Welcome back to Clean with Kate. Today we're in zone 2 this week, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of detailed cleaning. I've halfway through my morning routine. My husband's just in the shower, so I've got 5 or 10 minutes to just crack on and do something. So I'm just going to set my timer for 5 minutes and see what I can do. I've got my detailed cleaning list for zone 2 here, and I'm going to tick stuff off as I do it. So I'm just going to start, because I'm right in front of it, I'm literally going to start by cleaning the top of the microwave. So let me just pan it out a little bit. There we go. So you can see what I'm doing. Just going to pan the microwave. Oh my goodness, clean the microwave. I'm going to go inside, and I would only normally do this detailed clean of the microwave while I'm actually in zone 2. The rest of the time, unless somebody spills something pretty bad in the microwave, I don't tend to give it a detailed clean. Oh golly, it is quite messy back there. This is probably going to not be as easy a job as I'd hoped. Somebody has spilt something in there and I didn't realise. That's one of the downsides. I'm not the cook in this house, so I don't see the spills. So, let me just take this over. I'm just going to wash the glass innards. You know what though, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good enough. I find that modern microwaves don't last particularly long anyway. We've had this design of microwave before, and I like it because it's kind of quite retro looking, and it's not particularly expensive. But I do find the last one we had rusted, so I don't want to over wet it. They just don't last like they used to. Look. Oh. Right, let's get that drying. I realised I should have maybe picked an easier job since I really want to do 5 minutes, because I want to actually make some progress. I think next one I'll do is the toaster. Hopefully that'll be easier. Right, okay, let's just get back onto the microwave. Let's try and finish the microwave, okay. Oh, I have quite a few flies in the kitchen at the moment. I'm getting sidetracked there because it's summer and we've had the windows open because it's been so hot. And we live on a farm and there's a lot of livestock nearby, so there are a whole lot of flies. Right, I'm going to pop that back in there. Oh golly, is that rust or is that dirt at the back? I suspect it's a mixture. There's like a pebble in there, I don't know how that got in. Let's just do a little bit more. I think to get any more cleaning done than that, I would probably need to unplug it. I don't really want to be cleaning around the electrics with a wet cloth, so I'm going to close that up now. Right, I'm going to move on to the toaster, which again is, I should probably unplug, but I can't get to the plug. So I'm just going to start by cleaning out the tray, which I do every week to be fair, so it's not actually that bad. Again, it's a good idea to clean out your toaster tray. It can be a fire hazard if you don't. I'm just going to give it a very quick wipe down and avoid getting it wet, obviously because it is an electrical item, so you do need to be careful. Just give it a quick wipe down on the front with a damp cloth, and then I'm going to wipe underneath it. So this is part of my detailed cleaning routine. Probably I think I should really do some decorating in here as part of my detailed cleaning. Might see if we can get some time. Now I'm going to empty my cutlery jars. I only do this when I'm in this particular zone, because as you can see, whoops, how long have I got left? They get very dirty inside. So I'm going to start by washing that. I'm going to pop it in soak while I do another one. So I'm going to work my way through all the cutlery jars. I think that's a good job for this morning. Nice, easy job. Oh my goodness, that's absolutely so dirty inside. Okay, let's pop them in soak. And let's do another one. Ideally, I'd like to get them all put back together this morning. I don't know, maybe I might try going a bit ambitious here, making too much mess. But they definitely need doing it. Looking how much dirt they've got inside, it makes me wonder if I didn't actually do them last month. Sometimes over summer, I find my routines slip a little bit. It's a busy time of year. I find in winter it's much easier to keep on top of them because we're in the house so much more. Whereas at this time of year, there's so much to do in the garden, and our holiday let is busy. So we have a lot of cleaning and stuff to do there, and maintenance, gardening. And we just don't keep on top of all the jobs here. Right, is that clean enough? Yes, it is. Good. this is a job that definitely needs doing. This is the importance of detail cleaning, because you don't notice these things, but they are important to do. Only you probably will know you've done them as well. Nobody else is going to notice. These are old sort of, whoops, Holly, isn't that incredible how quick that 5 minutes has gone? These are old jars, antique jars. Because the house is very old, I keep my cutlery in these old jars. I just feel, and these old cups, it goes with the sort of style of the house. Okay, I've done 3 of them, but actually I want to finish because otherwise I'll forget which ones I have done and which ones I haven't done. So I'm going to keep going. Oh my goodness, this is one of those jobs where I'm making quite a lot of mess. This one's not actually bad. I may have done what I may have done last month. I may have not done all of them because this one looks like it's been done. This one's pretty good. It's the trouble, if you don't do them all, you forget which ones you've done. And I do have quite a lot of them. This is an old marmalade jar, an antique one. I love this one actually. It's beautiful, isn't it? If you're into antiques, you'll know what I mean. Okay, oh my goodness, why do I have so many utensils? Do you know what, this is a really good opportunity to go through these and say, do they all need to be out? Because this is absolutely crazy. Look at, oh my goodness, look at the grub and stuff in the bottom of that. Oh my goodness, what is that? I dread to think. Hopefully not a mouse dropping. I don't think we've got mice at the moment, but who knows? That'd be awful. We did have mice earlier in the year. We're doing building work, and unfortunately, part of the building work, we managed to knock a hole in the side of the house and not realise. We didn't fill it up, and then we got mice in. We got mice in our vacuum cupboard where we keep the vacuum cleaner. We've got quite a mouse living in there. A whole family of mice, I suspect. Anyway, I think the mice have now gone. The hole's been blocked up, but hopefully they're not back. Okay, golly, I'm making a lot of mess. Right, maybe I need to leave the bigger containers for now. Done all the smaller ones, or do you think I should keep going? Golly, you can tell I'm getting to that point where I'm thinking, oh, should I have started this? I haven't finished my morning routine yet. Normally, I wouldn't do detailed cleaning until I'd finished my morning routine. But I think because I was tidying up the kitchen this morning, I got overexcited. And I thought, I can do this. I can do this now. Right, I'm going to clean the back of this. I think I'm going to persuade my husband later to help me pull this dresser out, so I can really get behind it and give it a really good detailed clean, which is probably going to involve moving all of this off of it. Just cleaning the top of the butter dish. I'm going to get behind these. Maybe you can see. I'll be bending. Oh my goodness, look how dusty it is back there. This is definitely worth doing. Look at that, it's just dust coming off the top of the dresser. I've been living on a building site now for 3 years, pretty much on and off. This cloth was literally clean first thing this morning, so it's not clean anymore. Whoops, dropped my cleaning cloth on the floor, great. So 5-second rule, it was only down there. I did do my mopping earlier in the week. Right, do I keep going? Oh my goodness, now's the decision. Do I keep going with these jars? It would be nice to get it all done, but it's going to be a huge amount of work putting it back together. I think I'm going to keep going. Has the timer gone? Or 1 minute 44. Actually, this one isn't bad. Could have probably left this one. I think I must have done some of them last month, because some of them are fine and some of them are really bad. So what I must have done is I got halfway through and then thought I can't do them all. Probably need to have fewer, and then it wouldn't be so overwhelming. What I'm going to need to do really is get some of these things, just keep out the ones we use all the time. So I'm tackling the last one. I'm going to leave the knife one till last, because I do not like that. There's some knives in there that really, really I don't like. They're so sharp. And this one isn't bad either. You see, have a look inside. This one's pretty good. So I think what happened is I definitely must have done some of them and not the others. Anyway, this month I'm doing all of them. So I know that they're all done. Maybe I should have a system where 1 month I do the little ones and 1 month I do the big ones, because it's quite a job and it does create quite a bit of mess. And I think also this month I should just reduce the number of utensils, because I think we have too many. And I either need to get rid of them completely, or when we've got duplicates I could move them around, because we do have properties that we let out and we're busy converting some at the moment. But we probably don't need this many utensils. Does anyone need this many utensils? This is crazy, isn't it? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Talk about making the job for yourself. Right, I'm not going to tackle the knives today. I'm going to remember that I haven't done the knives, because there's actually not much room. Right, okay. I've made a lot of mess. Right, I'm going to reset that. Is it going? No, it's not. Reset that. This is my last 5 minutes. So I'm going to start drying up some of these containers and then put things back together. So maybe I'll start with the big one. I probably would just leave them to dry on here, but that might take all day. And looking at this mess, I don't really want to look at this all day. I think that cleaning cloth needs to go in bleach now. So I'm just going to dry up my pot, the tea towel, nice clean tea towel. And then I can start to put things back. Okay, there's the first one. So I'm going to organise. I don't think we ever use that. We definitely use that one. We use that one. We use that one. We use that one. I'm not sure if we ever use that one. Let's put them over there. We definitely use that one. We definitely use that one, but it's too short to go in there. Okay. These ones are really useful. I know we use them, and I know we use that. Do we ever use that skewer? I don't know. What is that? It's a grater. Do we use that? Possibly. This is a knife thing, so that could go in the knife one. That could go. Do we use that occasionally? Okay, whoops. Okay, that's that sorted out. I've managed to get 3 things out of there. Right, I'm going on to the next one. So I'm going to try and be really radical here and say, do we use this? Okay, right, what's going in here? I'm not sure what came out of there, actually. Golly, I should have looked before I started. I'm quite confused now. What actually came out of that container? I wonder if this is the plastic container. So we use that. That gets used. Does that go back in there? See, it's too big. It needs to go in that one. We use that. All these plastic ones, although they're not particularly in the style of the house, they do get used. That one, I'm not sure we ever do use that one, actually. Maybe we should use that one, because it does actually go very well. So pop all the coloured ones in there, and we definitely use the ice cream scoop. Okay, we're all making progress. I think I might put the red one in with the other colours ones, because I think it would look nicer. But it's a little bit tall for that container, that's the downside. Right, okay, the smaller stuff goes in here. We do use that. Not very often, but we do use it. We use the apple corer. How many apple corers have we got? Too many. Which is the better one? I need to ask my other half which is the better apple corer. I don't think we need that many. We use the garlic press. Okay, we use the whisk. We use the peeler. The knives need to go separately. What is that? I don't actually know what that is. I've got 2 of them. I think those are the same, aren't they? So we've got 2 of those. So again, I need to ask him which one he prefers. We've got another peeler. I know we do use that one. But do we need both peelers? Take a peeler out. We're all on probation now. Knives. Scissors. Definitely always use scissors. Another garlic press. I reckon that could be a spare. Another ice cream scoop. We'd hardly ever use that ice cream scoop. This is actually being really, really productive. A teaspoon should be over there. We've got these spoons, which I don't know if we ever use. They're pretty, but I don't know if we ever use them. Put them up there. Another skewer. I can't remember the last time we used a skewer. I can't remember the last time. I don't know what that's for. Oh my goodness. It makes you realise how much of the stuff that you have in the here is just not being used. I don't think we use that. We have an electric can opener. Oh my goodness, what is that? Why is that in there? I don't think we ever use it. This is really actually quite revealing. Okay, I think that may get used occasionally. It's really grubby though. I'm going to give that a wash. And I'm going to check with my other half, see if he ever uses it. Because I don't use it, but maybe he does. I want to get that is looking so much better. Oh my goodness, look at all the stuff on the top of the microwave is all the stuff that I think we don't use. And that was all sat on my kitchen dresser, not being used. This is just for squeezing tea bags or picking things out of hot things up. They're very useful actually, but I don't know why we've got two. Right. Okay, what's going to go in there? I think the scissors. Scissors, we always need scissors in the kitchen. We use those all the time. And sometimes you just want a pair of scissors. Okay, I am making so much progress here at decluttering. Just what I'm going to do with all those spare things is the interesting thing. Maybe I just need to donate them to a charity shop because I have too many. Right, all the knives are staying. As far as I know, they all get used. Right, we're nearly there. I'm on the final stretch. Okay, the next thing I'm going to deal with is teaspoons. A lot of teaspoons here. I think we need to maybe split the teaspoons up. I'm not sure we need this many in here. I think some of them could really do with a polish as well. These are silver plate teaspoons. Some of them are definitely past their best. Let's move those. Those are different. Actually, those are a different style. Let's get all the ones that are a different style because I think they're actually out of my other kitchen. Okay, let's pop all those back in there because they're all similar style. Golly, this is taking a lot longer than I thought, but you know what? I'm really glad I've done it. It's one of those jobs that is actually worth doing. It looks so much better, and look at all the stuff that I've actually decluttered. Okay, we're nearly there. I don't know how I'm going to dry the bottom of this one. Just going to have to shove the tea towel right inside because I want to finish this job. Right, there we go. So that's the last one, and that is the one I keep my little knives in. These knives are really good for for buttering things. They're just little knives, but I do have a lot of them. I definitely probably don't need this many. That is a crazy number. But they all match, so I'm going to keep them there for now. But maybe I need to think about how many of these knives do I actually need in here. These are really useful, so I do not want to get rid of these, but I don't necessarily need two in here. So I'm probably going to keep one in here. Where shall I keep it? I need to keep it somewhere I'll be able to find it, probably in there. Okay, that is me sorted. That is me. I've actually done it. I've decluttered my containers. It looks much better. I'm really, really pleased with that. And I have got masses of stuff that I either need to donate or I need to put away. They're all spares. They're all surplus to requirements. Some of these things aren't even being used. So anyway, I did it. And I've still got 2.5 minutes left. So I'm going to see what else I can do. I need to move these now somewhere. Let me see. I think I'll just move them for now. Just move them over here to the kitchen table. So I'll have to deal with them while I finish cleaning on the dresser. Oh wow, that is amazing, isn't it? These are my menus. And these are to go to the other room because I don't want to get rid of those. I want to just put them in my other kitchen. I'm very lucky that I have two kitchens. But this is the main kitchen. Although it's the smaller kitchen, it's the one that gets used. Right, I need to clean this food mixer. Just give it a real freshen up if I can get it. Dust gets in it. So I'm just going to give this obviously if we use it, we clean it, but I always give it a bit of a freshen up when we do it in the zone 2 because it's got a big open sort of container on the top. It does tend to get dust in it if it's not being used regularly. And actually at the moment it's not being used that often because nobody's baking any cakes. I wonder, does it still need to be out on the counter? Maybe not, because it's just collecting dust, but it's such a beautiful thing. We bought it during the pandemic because we were at home so much. and my daughter was living at home. She came home for lockdown. Oh, and she loves to bake. And we ate really well. We ate really, really well. And she baked lots of cakes, and it was wonderful. But I'm not a baker. I should probably give it to her, really. She'd absolutely love it. But then when she comes home, she does bake. That's there. My husband sometimes bakes as well. Oh, that's a reflection of me. It's looking so clean. So I don't really, I mean, this is a beautiful thing to have, and it gives the impression that I'm an amazing baker, even though I'm not. And maybe this is the year that I start baking, although at the moment my husband and I are trying to lose some weight, so it's probably not the best time to start baking. Right, let's just clean behind it. Okay, I've still got a bit of time left, so I'm going to have, what am I going to clean next? I think I might clean the dresser. So let's just move that out of the way. I'm still wiping down. Oh no, I've run out of time. Do you know what? I think 15 minutes is a good start. If I can do 15 minutes every day when I'm in zone 2, that'd be really good. But seeing as it's already halfway through the week, it's looking unlikely. But even 5 minutes a day does make a difference. That counter looks better. It looks better for what I've done already. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to go and have a coffee. Just give that a quick wipe down on there. And I think my next job is going to be to wipe down this dresser, because the shelves on the dresser get quite dusty. And then I might tackle my little spice rack, because see if there's probably things in there that maybe we're not using or are out of date. Anyway, there's lots of jobs to do. I've got a huge list for zone 2, but I can start by ticking off a few of the jobs on there. So I've done quite a few of the things on there. I've cleaned the bins. I've decluttered on my work surface, which is good. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying my content and you're finding it motivates you to clean. Happily clean along with me, or just watch, whichever you prefer. Anyway, if you've got any feedback, please pop them in comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you're enjoying the videos, please hit like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, bye for now.